Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Quick note that this video was first uploaded on X today, so you might see it later here on YouTube, but YouTube had some upload problems earlier today, so in case, you want to be ready for potential problems in the future and to get these updates as soon as possible, because I uploaded them first on Twitter and X because, again, YouTube had some upload problems. Make sure that you follow here on X in future, for future, for the future in case this happens again. And I will, I just uploaded a Bitcoin video here as well. It will, this year will be visible on YouTube as well later, but at the moment I can't upload it there. Technical problems. A lot of people face that problem apparently at the moment uploading to YouTube. So I'm sure it will be fixed, but that's the main reason why I'm also on X and other platforms. So yeah, make sure that you follow to get all the info. Now, quick reminder here, Solana still tracking, I'm still tracking this as an Elliott wave triangle in a wave 4, no change at all. Okay, so we are now at the upper boundary line of the trend channel, not trend channel, of the sideways range, I should rather say. You see, we've been moving in sideways structures, and the $190 level is the upper range boundary. So we haven't broken that, and as mentioned before, such an Elliott wave triangle really only gets invalidated if the D wave gets a sustained break above the B wave high. That hasn't happened yet. We can still stretch to 190. Even $1 or $2 above would not necessarily be a problem, but we don't want the D wave sustain above the B wave high. So, okay, if it happens, then I have to revise the wave count, have to rethink what it could be. There are other ways of labeling this. For example, it is possible that we're dealing with a wider B wave flat correction, and that this here, for example, is an A wave, B wave, and we're moving up in wave C, which is why I've said to you that, yep, the wave count to the upside is full, but don't get bearish, get cautious, don't get bearish until we break at least below the last swing low, which we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But the wave count to the upside is full in the D wave of the triangle, but that doesn't mean we have to get a pullback. All right, that's something that many people think. When the wave count is full, it would predict a pullback. It doesn't. It highlights that the risk is high. All right, it highlights that the risk is high, but it doesn't mean that a pullback is unfolding until the market confirms something and gives us a first indication. So that's why we can track here also in parallel possible B wave to the upside. And I'm just going to label the micro, which would be A wave up in 3 waves, B wave pullback, and now this would be a C wave up. That would be a reasonable alternative scenario. If we zoom in a little bit, then we can see that this would stretch a little higher, possibly into the $200 region, which is why I said to you, we don't want to confirm a top until the market gives us a signal. What would that signal be? Well, a break. Yesterday I highlighted to you it would be a break below, can't remember which level it was. I think it was $158.50 or something, one of these swing lows, but I've lifted that now to the next swing low, so it now takes like trailing stops basically. So it now takes a break below $170.70, which is yesterday's swing low, to indicate a top is in place. You see, we have an ABC structure to the upside here, and it could be a completed D wave. So the wave count is full. It's also a bit overstretched in this C wave. But until we get at least a break below the last swing low, there is absolutely no indication a top is in place. So that means whenever the wave count is full and whenever we are at these inflection points, it's time to be cautious, not bearish. So a break below that red line would be an early indication a top is in place. Might even form a head and shoulders. I talked about that yesterday, but I also said, look, we need that break below the neckline in order to confirm it. Like here as well, takes a break below that possible neckline of the head and shoulders to confirm it. In addition to that, I've added a price channel, and a break below the lower boundary line would be probably the earliest indication a top is in place. Now that would also be around $171. And then I'm going to watch for an E wave to the downside that could form a higher low. Okay, if we break above 190, first we need to establish, is it a sustained break above 190? And don't get me wrong, the trend is still up. but we are likely going to face resistance here. And 190, okay, if broken, and if it's a sustained break, then we could rally higher in wave C of B in the white scenario. It shouldn't go much higher though. I mean, it could do. Again, there is no confirmation of a top until we break at least certain levels. But if it goes above this level, I'm first going to watch for the 100% extension and see if the market reacts there. And that's at 192.60. So it might not go much higher. That's the next level. And above that, we've got 214.85 and 229. These are the next levels to watch. But all of this happens from a corrective base. So I think the cleanest solution would be, you know, get rejected here around $190, move down in wave E, even if it's just a shallow pullback, and then rally in wave 5 to the upside. I know a lot of people want to get positioned in wave E, but the trend is still up. There's currently no sign of a pullback. So again, be cautious if you're already positioned and if you're trading just that move up in wave D. But don't get bearish yet until we break, until the market gives us a signal, like a break of a trend line, like a break below a previous swing low. Hasn't happened yet. Yeah. So that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.